And hey there guys, it's me Corner Cube Gaming YouTube, and today I'll be showing you a new video. I'm sorry for not being online for a long time. I've been really busy and thinking of new command ideas for you guys. And thank you to all my new subscribers for coming. Even though there's just so little of you, I love you all. And yeah, let's get started with the command. So this is it's kind of basic, but it's kind of, let's say, uh, tedious, meaning it's a lot of work and it's, yeah. So I've numbered all these from 1 through 20, and you see on the lower half of my screen, there's a little mana bar at the bottom. And so I have, I only have 3 spells, which I can use right now. I'm kind of lazy making spells. And they're really simple, they're just effect spells. I can make better ones later, which I can also showcase in a video, if you guys want. And so yeah, so I'll show you the first one, Clear Sky. This one has particle effects, and it just gives you levitation and feather falling, so that when you fly, you fall back down. And you can see my mana bar turns white whenever I use a spell, because that's how much mana I've been using. So now I have Earthen Strength, and this is really simple. So if I get a monster, and let's see, or maybe just a cow. So I get a cow and I use Earthen Strength and I just drop it on the ground and I punch it, and it's only 2 hits because I have a certain amount of strength. I don't remember which, but remember it uses mana, so it's not unlimited. And here's Oceanic Breath. This one also has a particle effect. So if I try to use it, it still does the particles and everything, but it's not gonna work unless I. So if I try it, see, it's not really giving me anything. So if I go to Z6, and then if I use it again, and I look, it's still going down. Oh, it tells you how much water breathing it is now. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. So yeah, I actually love this new update, but I missed the old quartz. Yeah, it's really simple, and I hope you guys love it. So you just need this one for the mana bar part, the look. I mean, if you don't want to do the mana bar, but I think it's really nice. So you need title at A, scores equal mana equals 0. So you need to make a scoreboard called mana. So slash scoreboard. So I don't know, spell board. Add or objectives, and then you do objectives, add, and then mana, dummy mana. So it's pretty simple. So then scoreboard players add mana 0. You're gonna need that so that whenever a player joins, they're able to use the mana bar. And then so basically it puts them into the mana category, if that makes sense. So title at A, mana scores equal mana equals 0, and then action bar. And I chose like the little outline, like this little dash, to be kind of an like an indicator. That's the end of it, basically, that start and the end. And then you would, so 7 is gray, so then it would change back to white using F. And if you're in Xbox, then you can easily get that. But if you're in Windows 10, just go to this and search up. That video is for particles. But you search up, what's it called? Minecraft color symbol, and it'll show up, and you just copy and paste it. And F is white, and then I have all these brackets, so it looks like a box. And that's the most tedious part. Yeah, so each box, there are 20 boxes, times 2 would be 40 brackets in total, and they're both different types. Sorry guys, it's tedious, but it helps. And if you're in Pocket Edition or Xbox, you can just do the clone command and just clone it over here, whatever, right? Or you can use a bat or something, like you could do execute at E type equals cow, and then clone whatever here, one, and then so like this. Oh, whoops. Clone at e type equals cow, or no, execute. Sorry, execute at e type equals cow, and then clone, and then just some random coordinates, I guess, and then basically, if you know how to use the clone command, use that. So clone, so just pretend these are the coordinates of the command block, and then this, it would be, this is supposed to be this, so just remember, um, these 6 are like coordinates, and then this one is the exact, like, where the cow is. Don't put the dashes, but this is where the cow is, and you would clone it there. So wherever you spawn a cow, it would clone that block, and then you would do like /kill at e type equals cow right here, and this would be a repeat, and this would be chain conditional, always active. Yeah. So yeah, but if you're on Windows 10 edition, lucky for you, you have this thing, settings, you have this thing in keyboard and mouse called pick block. I don't know how it works for Xbox, but this pick block, is pretty special because you see the contents of this, and if I do control and my pick block button is P, control P, you'd think it just gives you this, but there's something different because it says data. So then that means it has the data of the whole command block that you just copied. Oh, hello there. And yeah, so then you would do the same thing as this, except you would change that to 1 or 2 or 20, and then you would put a color in the box. So like if I go to 1, see, you would color the box. Ooh, I forgot. Oh, duh. You're supposed to make this large so the box is large. Or if I go over here, L. Okay, so now the boxes are larger and thicker, which is better because it makes it easier to see. So then, yeah, that's basically what you do. If you guys understand that, and if you need help, you can just comment and I'll try to help you. So then, yeah, it would just be action bar, and then the same thing, except it has 13 boxes highlighted. And then you would use another F to make these white. And yeah, it's simple as that. You do it all the way to 20, and then so whenever you use the spells, it would just, you would use it whenever you had that certain amount. So this is the actual mana data. So if I go here, scoreboard players add at a mana 1, so that would give everyone a score. Everyone a score of mana. Every whatever this tick is. So you just need this repeater, and make sure to put a ticking area. So do /ticking area wherever your main commands are. Add, and then do 1, 2, circle. So then it would like have a circle radius, and it would last for it would like work for 4 chunks, basically 4 chunks farther. And then over here we have execute at a scores equal mana equals 21. So when a person goes over the limit or go over the max mana, this is basically the limit. Scoreboard players remove at s mana 1. So that would make it so if a player has 20, like 1, so this would obviously go over to 100, but once they get 21, which is over 20, which makes that this scoreboard wouldn't even show anymore, they would remove the mana, so it would basically be infinitely 20 if you had, if that makes sense. You would infinitely, can't speak anymore, guys, sorry. Infinitely, hopefully that's how you say it, have, yeah, just have 20. And this is my backup one. It's just the same thing except with 22. Oh, I should have changed that to 1 or 2. Sorry. Sorry, people send me invites from time to time. Is this part of it? What's this? Oh no, that's something else. There was a little glitch with it, but I fixed it, I think. And so yeah. Yeah, that's the tricky part. Make sure to have this just in case, because scoreboards could, scoreboards could do that basically, if that makes sense. Like, scoreboards can go into negative, and no one wants negative scoreboards, which sucks. So then, scoreboard players test at a 0 and negative 100. So 0 would be the minimum, and maximum would be 100, negative 100. And I'm pretty sure I did this with my scoreboard shops. If you guys watch that, if you guys haven't, watch it. It's pretty good. That was a bit complicated. Then it would be scoreboard players add mana 10 at A. So basically, it would just speed up the mana process, and it's a rare chance that someone would like waste these, if that makes sense. Unless, yeah, it would be a rare chance for them to use them, like just like spam them until you have 0 mana. That wouldn't be right. Anyway, and make sure this is chain conditional, always active, and make sure these are all always active. This one's just impulse redstone, and these are both repeat, always active. So sorry guys, I'm taking so long, but let's go to the next part, the spells. These ones look challenging, but they're not. Those are just the particles. If you want to do the particles, then you do those. So what are those spells? Okay, so let's start with the Oceanic Breath, the first spell I did. So then you would do execute at e name equals Oceanic Breath. You don't have to color it. If you want to, you can. And make sure you put the quotation marks so you can have a space in the middle. Then you do tilde tilde tilde. Scoreboard players test at player r equals 3. Scores equal mana do not equal 0. And mana, and then so basically it's testing for mana to be 10 and 20. So that's the limit. So this works multiplayer for sure, and it's great. So then you would do the same thing. Execute at e type equals name equals Oceanic Breath. Then you would affect at player r equals 3. Water breathing 10 2. Though mine upgraded to 3, I think, because I kept using it. So then execute at e name equals Oceanic Breath. And then scoreboard players remove at player r equals 3, comma scores mana does not equal 0, mana 10. So whoever does not have a mana of 0, because that's how the spells work, so they would remove the mana of 10. So that's why it would remove 10, and if I remove it again, it still removes this, the Oceanic Breath, because I have the particles. So yeah, that's my fault. And then, yeah. So next, I think we just did this one, right? Yeah. So then we would do this one. So execute at e name equals Oceanic Breath. Oh, that's just the water particle. If you guys want the water particle, blah blah. So you don't have to do the particles. You can just simply use this one. So kill at e name equals Oceanic Breath, and make sure it's conditional and always active, and make sure it's like right here above. No, right here, where this one is, basically. But if you want, then you can do the particles. So I'll show you guys that. Execute at player 3, same thing. And then particle Minecraft water underscore wake underscore particle. So this would be the water wake, which you saw with the Oceanic Breath. So that's like when you're moving a boat or if you're fishing. So there's that. And then you would have it at this specific coordinate. And then you would have it at this specific coordinate. So basically you just do opposites. And then this one. It's basically all the same, just with different coordinates. Yeah, it's really tedious. If you guys don't want to do it, I understand. And then do that. You would just basically you would show all the different combinations. And then there you go. Kill at E name equals Oceanic breath. So this one is Earthen strength. So let's start. So execute at E equals Earthen strength, and then you would use the test scoreboard player's test at player command. R equals 3. Scores does not equal. Make sure mana. So yeah, if mana does not equal 0, then it won't work. And so if mana does, if mana is not equal 0, then it will work. If mana does equal 0, then this command won't work. If that makes sense. So mana 5 is the minimum, and then 20 would be the maximum. So make sure the maximum is always the max amount of scores, like a max amount of boxes your mana can be, if that makes sense. Max mana value. So then you would do the effect of strength, and then you would do the scoreboard players remove at player R equals 3. Scores equal mana is mana remove mana 5. And then kill at E name equals Earthen strength. So yeah. Next is what's this one? The clear sky. So it's this one. It's only 2 blocks higher because of 1 extra particle, and it uses 2 effects, right? So it's really simple. It's basically the same thing as this, except it has more particles. So it's basically the same thing. It just has 2 particles. Yeah. See, so slow falling, 15 seconds, and levitation 10, 2. So then the particles are exactly the same as this, except it's called water underscore evaporation underscore actor underscore emitter, and then this. So it's exact same thing as water. And then kill at E name equals clear sky. But if you don't want the particles, you just do it after right where this one is. Right where this one is. So you would have like this, and then like the last thing before the kill should be mana, the removal of the mana, basically. And yeah, those are the spells, and I hope you guys didn't get super confused. I'm sorry, I haven't been making videos, and I'm not really good at explaining. And I hope this was helpful, and I hope you like the shader. It's really nice. I'll put it in the description. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!